Cancer, welcome to RuneScopes by Amanda. That's me. This month for your September 2018 RuneScope, I will be using, in conjunction with the runes, the Medieval Scapini Tarot. This is by Luigi Scapini. Then as always, be sure to join me for part 2 of your September reading. I will be pulling and interpreting one card from the Nature's Whispers Oracle by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall, just to get specific advice from Spirit on how best you can handle the energies during the month of September. But let's jump in and see what's going on with my Cancer. September 2018 for Cancer. What do you need to know about the month, Cancer? Well, they have been grabbing on really quick. They're being picky with you, Cancer. Hopefully that's a good thing. Well, not a lot coming out. As always, Cancer, keep in mind these are general readings, so not all of these messages will be for you. Some will resonate, some will not. Others are going to be for the other Cancers that are watching. You're not all dealing with exactly the same circumstances or the same energies, so just keep that in mind. You can always check out the video for your rising sign as well to get additional messages or clarification or information on what's going on. But if you would like something all about you that takes out all of the guesswork, I can only connect with just your energy in a private session. You can always set up an appointment with me. Just drop me a line at my email address that's here in the video and also below to set up your appointment, and we can take a look and find out all about you, what's going on. But in general, for some of you, let's see what's happening. The challenge or focus. That's where we always begin. In the month of September, you've got the Queen of Wands in reverse as your challenge or focus. So this is generally a fire sign person or somebody with the traits of a fire sign. So Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. This is coming up as a female, but it doesn't have to be. In these general readings, these court cards can be male or female. In the reverse, this is somebody who is causing a lot of drama, or is or has caused a lot of drama in your life, Cancer. This is a very possessive, jealous energy. Well, not so much possessive usually, but that was coming through with this, so that must be for somebody out there. It's just somebody that like is always, they're never settled. It's always like a crisis, or there's always, but usually they're the cause of the crisis. I think your challenge is going to be dealing with this person long term, or kind of waiting and seeing. So this could be someone that you are meeting in September. Maybe it's somebody new that's been hired on where you work. It's somebody new marrying into the family, or who has come into the family. And you're immediate, and I'm feeling like this is an immediate impression for you, Cancer. And you're just like, oh no. And you're trying not to judge from a first meeting and be like, okay, I'm gonna wait and see how this turns out, or I'm gonna, but it's just like, it's like you just kind of know. It's your psychic intuition. Water signs are renowned for their intuition and just knowing, right? I think you're just picking up on an energy here that is not the best. And you can kind of see it playing out here. For others of you, you could be displaying, especially if you have a fire sign rising, you could just be impatient to wait and see how something's going to play out. So, I mean, yeah, with this in reverse, this could be somebody who really has a problem with waiting and seeing. Like they want to act now. They jump into things impulsively without thinking them through. It's like, I just want to, like, these people are constantly like in relationships. They're constantly changing jobs. they can't deal with long-term, really anything. They get bored. It's like an ADD approach to life. You know, or, okay, well, this relationship didn't work out, so I'm going to immediately get into this new one. Never mind taking time for myself and healing and maybe trying to figure out why this relationship didn't work out. I'm just going to rebound with whoever happens to be available at the time. So that could be the person you're dealing with. It could be somebody that you care about and you're trying to tell them, you know, why don't you wait and see what happens instead of pushing something new to, or changing, you know, constant change and chaos is this person's energy. And you may be trying to help them through this, get them to kind of, you know, do a wait and see or be patient or do things a little differently, and they're not having it. Or they don't take your advice, and then they're always, you know, coming back with a new crisis, right? And you're like, well, if you had listened to me, then you wouldn't be in this situation. So, but for others of you, Cancer, especially those of you with fire signs rising, you could be, just impatient for something to take off or to see the results of something. You're not willing to let it play out. You want overnight success with something. For still others of you, this is just two people that are on a different page with a relationship, with a project, it could be anything, and it'll be different for all of you. But this person wants to jump in, like, let's just get going. You want to be more cautious and kind of wait and see how things play out before you invest in this relationship or invest in this opportunity or, you know, invest in this client, invest in this business. In the present energy, you have the Five of Cups. I think Pisces got this same card, but in a different position. So the present for some of you will be whenever you're watching this video. For others of you, it could be the end of August into early September. But this is the loss, regret, crying over spilt milk situation. But it has a lot of connections usually to the past. So it's kind of like looking back to the past with regret, with feeling sad about something. But the roots around this are giving me a different message. They're like the opposite. So, Ansus is saying there could be disappointing communication, or you could be like, oh man, we shouldn't have rushed into this. Or I wish I hadn't rushed into this relationship, or I wish I hadn't followed this person's advice. Or it's this person coming back and saying, oh, guess what? That didn't work out. And I know you told me it didn't. But I don't feel like this for many of you is personal. It seems, so it's either like, if it is like a breakup or like sadness from the past, it seems to be associated with someone else because they didn't take your advice. For many of you, what I feel like this is just disappointment in something, like we took the wrong action with this project, or we shouldn't have launched this early. It's kind of a going back to the drawing board energy, because I was is here, and I was indicates your goal is still achievable. It's just the way you're going about it, or the path you're taking to it may need to change. You may need more to go back to school. You may need more knowledge. You may need a certification. You may need to talk to or consult with someone who has the knowledge to do this and do it correctly. So yeah, maybe somebody talked you into skipping a step on something, Cancer, skipping a step in your business or on a project, and you know, now you're going and consulting with someone who knows, and they're like, oh yeah, well, here, we can fix this, but it's going to delay things a little bit, or it's going to take longer now to accomplish this. I don't feel like this is a huge deal. Like, I'm not feeling the weight of this card the way I normally do, Cancer. I'm just feeling like it's, and again, it's in the present. So for many of you, this already happened. So there's a going back to the drawing board. It could be a going back to the drawing board on a relationship. Like this person could be somebody from the past. But I think you may find that they're wanting to rush through certain aspects of the relationship. You may feel like they're wanting to put everything on fast forward, or they're on the rebound from another relationship, and they're coming back to you, and if for all of you, this relationship maybe could, if you can learn to deal with this energy, maybe you can make a go of it, but they are coming up as your challenge long term. So at the very least, if it's somebody from the past, if there's a fire sign coming back from your past here, Cancer, I do see you talking about the pains and hurts of the past. Just don't let anybody rush you into something you're not ready for. Yes, there could be something here for some of you. Yes, there could be, you could have a relationship again, but you're gonna need to have some open, honest conversation about this. The help that's going to be available in September is the Ten of Coins. So that's pretty awesome. Abundance, money, inheritance, receiving a payout, receiving a loan, receiving help from a family member. Pedro is here indicating that this is unexpected for many of you. Some of you could win some money, Cancer, in September. So, I wouldn't blow all your money on lottery tickets, but you may want to pick up a few tickets in September. When you've got these two, when you've got the Ten of Coins and Pedro, the rune of the unexpected, I would pick up a lottery ticket, Cancer, or play the sweepstakes, or enter a contest to win something. Enter the raffle. Because you could win money. It could be also an unexpected opportunity to earn money, to invest. Just don't be rushed into it, right? It's coming up as a help to you. Like this could be beneficial, but you need to dot your I's and cross your T's. And make sure, consult with whoever you need to consult with, your financial advisor, your broker, whoever. Make sure this is solid. There's going to be a solid return. This could also be unexpected good news about a family member, a relative, maybe to do with health or their financial situation turning around. There could be unexpected good fortune within the family for you or for someone else that's making you happy. And you could be coming together to celebrate someone's promotion, someone's good news in the month of September. Now, what must be accepted? It could also be news of a raise, unexpectedly. Some of you may also have unclaimed property here. In the US, you can go on to the unclaimed property website. Check it. But yeah, this could be just like a raise coming to you unexpectedly. Maybe you didn't think you were getting one this year, or it's been a while since you had one, and then you get a really good one. This could also be property value. Like the value of a property you own going up to the point where you're like, oh man, no, we should sell this now because we could get loads of dough for this. What must be accepted? We've got the Devil in reverse. And Thor's rune. So this is someone being liberated. You're liberating yourself, or someone close to you is liberating themselves from a negative situation, from an addiction, from maybe they were in denial before, they're no longer in denial. Thor's rune has a lot of connections to protection, and again, good luck. Man, So maybe your financial situation improving is enabling you to liberate yourself from a negative situation. Maybe you're just paying down a big debt. Maybe you're paying off your mortgage. You're paying off a big payment. And this is, you know, freeing up your money to do something, you know, just to have more free money, or to invest in a property, or purchase some stocks, or invest in something that has long-term growth potential. Some of you are you're liberated from a living situation. So you're moving house, again, selling property, or you're able to get a mortgage loan now, so you're able to move out of an apartment into a home. And it may be happening in October, since we've got the 10 of coins here. So there may be like the process is started in September, but you're actually going to be moving and getting out of like this old crappy apartment, or this that you hate, or just a neighborhood that's maybe sketchy, or you don't like it, or you felt really kind of trapped in an environment, and now you're able to be free of that and liberated from that. And it does seem to involve a move. For others of you, maybe it's leaving a job that felt like hell. You know, again, you're offered a much bigger salary, and you're able to leave this job that's really kind of held you back, or held you down, or that you felt was not. Yeah, because this is just feeling trapped in the upright, and in the reverse, it's liberation, freedom, totally feeling like you can do and go wherever you please. So that's a very cool energy. Now, this could be someone else close to you that's being liberated from a negative job or relationship, even abusive relationship or situation here, Cancer, and you're happy for them. But yeah, Thor's rune is all about busting through adversity. So yeah, essentially breaking out of prison. Somebody could be released from prison, but I don't have the 10 of Swords here. Normally when somebody's being released from prison, I get the 10 of Swords in reverse. But it could be somebody's finally getting out. They regret the past, but they're going to do things differently. And you may be wondering, is this person going to do things differently this time? Are they going to, you know, not be so impulsive, or just kind of run roughshod over everything? The outcome is the 2 of Wands. So the outcome of the month with the 2 of Wands, this could be a very passionate connection, a very passionate relationship. As it's just the 2, for many of you, this would be those of you that are single and looking in September. There could be an unexpected, just kind of out of the blue connection here. And it's a very physical kind of thing. It may not be for the long term though. So, if this is not a past lover coming back, and it's someone that you're meeting, then yeah, this energy just unfortunately doesn't have long term. If you're okay with that, if you can go into it knowing it may just be a one-time thing, that's fine. Cancer, you're usually normally pretty monogamous, long-term in general, not all of you. You know, again, general readings. I can't paint all of you with a broad brush. Everybody's an individual. But yeah, many of you are usually, you know, home and family is very important to Cancer. So for those of you that this is a past person coming back, even if they are disruptive and kind of chaotic, there's a strong physical connection with the 2 of Wands. With this energy though, you're in the beginning stages of taking advantage of an opportunity, maybe deciding on what you want to do with this money, which home you want to buy, where you want to move. There are decisions to make at the end of September. I feel like they're good ones, they're happy ones, and you're putting a lot of energy into it. You're feeling very enthusiastic about the choices you have to make. But yeah, the wands are all about, again, fire and opportunity and passion, whether it's a passionate relationship or a passionate connection, or a decision that you're passionate about, like moving out of this damn neighborhood, or, you know, finally buying a home. There's a goal I feel like you're reaching or is going to be feasible at the end of September, that maybe as you go into September, you're not feeling like it's gonna happen, Cancer. Maybe you're going into September feeling like, oh man, this deal's not gonna go through. I'm not gonna get the loan. I'm not gonna be able to pay off my debt. I'm not gonna be able to move. And then at the end of September, unexpectedly, due to these unforeseen good surprises, you're able to make plans. You're able to, it's feasible. What wasn't feasible is now feasible. So, Cancer, that's what I see here for the month of September. All in all, a really good reading. Just, yeah, I think there's unexpected good fortune coming your way. So if an unexpected opportunity to go do something or take part in something, a contest, or even just to go somewhere, because there may be a sweepstakes there or something. I feel like anything you do in that way or anything connected to family is really, really well starred. But join me now over on Vimeo. Like I said, I'm going to shuffle and interpret one card from Nature's Whispers. We'll see if we can get additional wisdom and guidance for how this is going to play out for you. Well, we will. We always do. We'll see what that is, though, what that specific spiritual guidance is for you for how to handle these energies, Cancer. That link, again, is below. I'll see you on Vimeo, and I'll see you back here next time.